Welcome to Lakota West Firebird Stadium. I'm Dan Zebrink. I'm here with Granny Helmkamp. We're getting ready to bring you Lakota West Firebirds female or
Basketball.
women's basketball. And this will be the first. Greg is getting ready for introductions here, but Greg, this is the first game, or the first. They played two, and
Yeah.
Lakota West is starting out with a couple tough, really tough games in a tournament. Number 2 team in the country was one
It's
they played.
it's their journey to the tournament, as they call it. Gets a lot of top teams ready for the regular season. It mimics some of the holiday tournaments by. I think they had the number 2 rated high school team in the country come in, and
Right.
West played them, and it's designed to get them prepped for league play and hopefully making a nice long charge into the state tournament.
Wow, look at that. We're on TV. I've got a face for radio, as you see right there, but Greg will be our eye candy for this evening. There he is, and you see the officials right here. We got a pretty
Speaking
good
of
crew of
eye
officials.
candy.
Andy and Guy have been around for a long, long time.
Right.
All those guys have been around so we'll have a good group here of officials. Getting ready for player introductions, and Andy, the big game starting out here, Greg, is we're starting league play. This is important now. You know, it was weird as you look at the start of the season. It was a weird. I looked at the standings, and you saw Lakota East 3-0 at number 1 in the GMC, and both Mason and Lakota West at the bottom at 0-2. You haven't seen that too often over the last 10 or 15 years.
No, it's a little bit of a change in the guard, perhaps. Princeton has got to be looked at one of the preseason favorites. Obviously, Coach Phillips came back and it's got obviously the program back to where it was. And Chelsea and
Well, it doesn't
Mitchell
hurt.
and the girls were there.
It certainly doesn't when you have a Kayla Oldacre, number 34, at 6'6", sophomore center. I mean, that's huge. I mean, even in today's world in girls basketball, 6'6" is an awful big person.
I was sitting here and I was intimidated watching her warm up.
Yeah, she's got what looks to be very good as Lakota West is now being introduced, but she looks to have good coordination for a sophomore, and certainly to have that kind of size. So West's going to have to do some boxing out. I mean, West has some good inside players themselves, nothing that tall. As you see the introductions in Kaylin Dukovic, the soccer star, Nevaeh Dean, number 31, who's 6'2", but still giving up 4 inches. You're going to have to do some boxing out tonight.
Well, it's definitely going to be Andy's system. They work very, very hard all through the year on their fundamentals. So one of the basic building blocks of a game is boxing out, and it looks like they better do that tonight, Dan.
Well, I'd say so. I mean, the rest of the team relatively small for Princeton. Not too much big, but when you got six in the middle, who needs big?
Well,
and Dean, 6'2", walks out there and just looks little compared to Oldacre.
That doesn't happen very often.
No.
So, and no surprise she controls the tip for Princeton.
Yeah, I would imagine she'll win most of her tip balls. She only has to jump this year. You got the ball driving, and Princeton comes in, the ball's taken away. You can set the lineup. We're going to have a walk there by 5. She took one too many steps, which is Mara Flores.
Yeah, Flores.
5'4" sophomore. So sophomore starting for him. Again, Lakota West has, 3 players returning, Greg, that have some varsity experience. Why don't you want to go through who those kids are?
Well, Chance Gray played last year as a freshman. She's a returning starter. And then Nevaeh Dean is a senior. She's been a 4-year varsity player. And then Kaylin Dubovic.
Dukovic, who just missed that shot, who is the star for the state championship Firebirds. Knocking down his Chance Gray. He puts up her first shot, knocks it down.
It's 3 ball. And,
nice 3.
She gets heated up from the outside. She's going to present a lot of problems for Princeton.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how tall you are inside if she's hitting a bunch of 3s out there. But Oldacre showing her dominance. She took a shot and then rebounded her own shot, put it up, missed again, and then Dukovic came with a rebound and goes down and gets a 3. But it looks like to me Princeton's going to try and get the ball into her. I mean, their game plan seems to be, putting the ball on the outside and then trying to get it into 34 Oldacre and let her just kind of dominate in there, because I don't know what the answer is other than just getting your hands straight up and trying to block her eyes from seeing the basket.
Yeah, and looks like Wes is also starting Stella Lacuza. Stella's been with the program for 4 years as well, and
that's who's guarding her.
Yeah, Stella coached her when she was a freshman, and she's a very hard worker. Has worked very hard on her game to get to this point now where she's obviously going to give some good, valuable minutes to the varsity. That's what the program's about, right?
Yeah, the 6-foot Stella Lacusa you're talking about there just picked up her fouls. They lobbed the ball in. See what kind of a free throw shooter. That's a nice stroke for her. That was a real nice stroke, and they're going to bring Lacusa out.
Yeah.
And then, you know, on that first shot, and then they brought in number 14, looks like Kyla Zulin.
Kylie Zerland. And Kylie's been in the program 4 years as well. And all these kids started in the freshman team and have worked hard through the 4 years. And they'll be very fundamental, Dan. It's going to be the West system, and Princeton's going to be fast and athletic. So
Dean goes right at her, but the 6'6" kid right behind her let her go. And wisely throws the ball out for a 3, and they missed it. And we're going to get a foul call, it looks like. I know it's going to be out of bounds on West, so Princeton's going to get the ball. But, yeah, it doesn't look like anybody wants to take the ball in too much on the 6'6". So, the 6'6" Princeton player, she's gets those arms up. I mean, that's going to be a chore to get anything on the paint, I would think, today, Greg.
They're going to have to out-hustle them. Like Amara was just on the floor there. We'll see if West is on the floor getting the loose balls and try to out-hustle Princeton here.
Zulin did a nice job boxing her out on that. That was a good play by Zulin right there.
Oh,
getting the box up. Nice pass.
Oh, goodness.
Had Dukovic underneath and just missed a shot, a little strong up underneath. So, you know, those are shots they can't miss when they finally get there.
Right.
As Chance Gray clears the boards after a Princeton shot on transition basketball. And they're going to get the steals. 24 for Princeton, taps the ball over. 24 being Ashley Davis gets the ball, knocks the ball out of the air, and Olaker takes it, you know, gets the deflection and the steal. Kicks it out, and she's going to turn the ball over as number 3, Tyron Cash for Princeton. Just a little long on the passer. Had him out in the 3 wide open, but just overthrew her.
Well, West, they got away with one there. Their help defense really was not there, and West kind of got away with one there.
Looks like a 3-1-2 press for, or well, you can't do 3-1-2. It'd be 6 people.
Well, you could try that.
You could.
Probably will get called.
It's a 3-1-1 typically, and they're running the press. And you're going to get a foul here as Devine's got the ball.
Here comes the foul. You're going to see Neve does a nice step through right here. They double team her, nice step through.
Soleil Williams on the call for the foul for Princeton.
Run a play, and Chance a little strong.
Chance just, came off the screen and put the ball up a little strong. Rebound by 24 for Princeton, which is Davis. Got the ball to 3, which is Cash, the point guard for Princeton. Swings the ball into 15 for Princeton, which is Williams. She's going to bring the ball top of the key, reset. And everything looks like they're trying to get the ball into 34 Olaker. She flashes across. They get the ball down to her. She's double teamed. A little long on the shot. Rebound out by, and then Olaker reaches around her and steals it from her with those long arms, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to get the walk if she tried to cross over. Good defense down there by, kind of an overmatched Amara Flores who made her walk, made her do a crossover and caused her to travel. Dean gets the ball off. Well, man, she's pretty active. That's her second steal.
She is very, very athletic, very quick. She's giving West a lot of problems. They're not
Dukovic on the steal.
She's going to be that quick, and she is very quick.
Olaker over to her. They got the ball over to 14. Couldn't get the ball over. Partially blocked by Olaker.
Yeah, Kylie did a nice job. She took her body until just didn't get up strong enough, but that's one of the things West teaches, and underneath is to do that T move and body into him and try to draw the foul. So
yeah, Zulin took the ball right at her, tried to go up. Olaker, did a good job just keeping her feet there and her arms straight up and got a partial block on the ball. That's tough to shoot over. Heck, I'm not sure at 6 foot I could get it up over her.
Did she use the rule of verticality?
Yeah, well, when she jumps, I think her feet go up. Mine don't.
Oh, yeah.
They used to, but when I jump now, everything goes up at the feet.
Right.
Well, and they're looking inside. They've got Olaker. She does a spin jump, and wow, what a nice job by Dean blocking that shot.
I'm sure Andy challenged Dean for tonight.
Oh, nice. Dukovic gets inside. She's going to get the harm and the foul, or the hoop and the harm.
Here's the replay. You're going to see. She makes a tougher shot.
Nice job. Chance does a nice job here. Gets it in, finds her underneath. She just turns her body, gets the ball up and over, and then 20 for Princeton comes in and gets the foul. That's Ashley Thomas comes in for
She's 6
Princeton.
foot.
And Olaker with the rebound. I think we're going to say that a lot tonight is Olaker
Yeah.
with the rebound. Down
Number
comes
32,
Williams.
Emily Dormans.
Williams off the pick from Olaker, and then tries to do the pick and roll, can't find it, and the ball's picked off by Dean. Dean having a good night so far.
Yeah, she's up to the challenge so far.
Dean
Number
with the ball
32, Emily Dorman's coming to the game for West.
Chance Gray playing some outside, mostly a shooting guard, I'd say. And she's not really their point guard, is she, Greg?
Well, once they cross over, they pretty much, when they run in their motion offense, everybody's
Everybody's the guard.
right. And
Kaylin Dukovic misses the shot, and then down comes Dean. She puts it in. So nice job again. Dean doing some really good things here. She picks up her first 2 points, and Princeton's going to turn the ball over as Williams launches too long, trying to get the run and trying to get the, and Jill, Princeton's coach, I think likes to run, and Princeton tried to force that, to get out there and try and get an easy bucket off that, and just overthrew it.
Dewana Carter-Hartley has entered the game in for the Vikings. Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Thomas with the steal over number 21 is White. Misses the shot, and Dukovic comes up with it. She's on a breakaway, and she's going to hit the layup. Great job. Comes off with a hard rebound, takes it the length of the court.
Well, I think that wide open she missed, it was too easy of a shot. She was shocked, I think, that there was nobody there, but she's made 2 nice layups since.
Yeah, she has, and that's Dukovic's 4th point.
Yep, showing off her athletic ability for sure.
Little air ball there as Thomas comes down the rebound. The ball's
hands
stolen
by
by Chance. Nice little dipsy-do to get out on the break. She's running, loses the ball, comes back out with it. Gets the ball over to Dukovic on the wing, looks inside. Nice job.
And one.
Nice job, and one. Yeah, found Dean inside for her 4th point. She gets fouled by number 20, Thomas, on the transition there. So, West making the extra pass and gets rewarded for it. So, great job. Here comes the replay. You're going to see it. Ball goes out to Dukovic. She looks in, the extra pass, finds Dean, who gets the ball up and strong. That's a good, strong finish, too, because she got hammered pretty good over the shoulder.
Well, it's nice ball movement. They reversed the ball to the other side, got outside in, and Nevaeh made a really nice, had nice position for a real strong post move again. So right now, West fundamentally is doing all the right things, and it's shown in the scoreboard right now.
Yeah, 11-2.
Firebirds, so.
Yeah, it's all Lakota right now, Lakota West, and again, Princeton, one of the teams to threaten for the GMC title this year, and it's wide open this year. Both Princeton, or both West and Mason, lost a lot of players, a lot of talent last year. Both of them not, who have traditionally been the GMC top end. The top 2 have been West and Mason every year for as long as I can remember. And this year, there's a shot. There's a couple teams that have possibilities. I said before, Lakota East is on top of the league right now. And Coleraine is in 2nd place right now at a 2-0. And those are some schools that have not fared all that well over the past 10 years.
Sycamore will be up there this year as well. So it's good. It's good to see the league getting some nice competitive balance. So make for some good games this winter.
Dean knocks down the free throw for her 5th point. Got to travel again on 15, which is she's having a little trouble. Soleil Williams with her 2nd turnover. Ball goes into 5 is Flores. She's dribbling up, being closely guarded by Soleil Williams. Ball's down a chance of the 3. She's going to launch a 3 from the corner, come up a little short this time. Good job by Flores with the rebound. Looks inside, found Dean. Nice job. Odom's not in. They're looking inside as Dean hits her 7th point. Nice job underneath. She's really playing good tonight right now.
She's just playing bully ball underneath there right now. She's just being a bully. Really taking advantage of 4 years, and she's strong.
She is obviously very strong. Hasn't missed a shot. Hit her only free throw, and currently right now leading all scorers with 7 points. As Oldacre is on the bench, and West taking advantage of it, getting the ball down low to their posts.
Well, I think that I'll give kudos to the West girls. They're recognizing Nevaeh is getting it done underneath, and they're looking for her, and good for West for recognizing that.
Leah
Leah.
You know her last name?
Abrab.
Abrath?
I just call her Leah.
Yeah, Leia's good. We'll just go with Leia. She's into the game.
Yeah.
I should be better than that with a name like Zebrink. You think I'd be better with people's last names, but
well, Leia's been in the program for 3 years now, and
you know, Bob was mentioning that, Bob, not to cut you off, Greg, but a lot of times West has had a lot of players not play either JV or freshman basketball. They had some really good Division I type players. They had never played at the JV or freshman level. This year you got some kids that have worked their way through the system. Started out as freshmen, played with you on the freshman team, and has kind of moved their way up. And good to see, and they're playing well.
that's a great point. You know, it used to be if we could get a couple girls that would come through the system and contribute at varsity, but right now the seeds that were planted, you know, when they're freshmen are on the floor right now. So it is good to see.
Yeah, it is good. You see kids that have, you know, worked their way up from freshmen, then a couple years of JV, and now they're being rewarded by playing varsity ball. Great to see, and they're playing well, and they're, you know, Andy's got a great program. All the kids get developed pretty well, and these kids have developed well, and again, rewarded by playing.
Well, they're going
Olaker back in the game, by the way, and there it is.
Yeah.
That's an easy inbound. Just lob it up to your 6'6" girl, and let her lay it in. I mean, what do you got to do with that?
She just flicked it in.
Yeah, not too much on the X's and O's there. Just flick it to that kid, and all's good.
Pretty stress-free.
Yeah, it makes life easy. Hey, just here's what we're going to do. Olaker with another steal. I mean, that's intimidating come up on you.
There, you know, her wingspan, she may be, with that wingspan, I bet she's close to 7 foot.
Oh, every bit.
Look at those box outs.
That's going to be a foul on her, I believe, coming over the back as Dean was boxing her out.
That makes Andy happy.
It's going to be, yes.
I mean, and when you coach and you're coaching the fundamentals like that, and you see 3 girls, and they got girls pinned on a box out, that's
and they cause a foul. I mean, they come over your back and cause a foul, especially to a 6'6" kid that you want to see as many fouls as you can away from the basket. So it's good to see that. And that was
a good try.
Yeah, that was a good try. That was impressive. She tried to steal the ball, and Dukovic went right by her, but she almost got the block coming back from behind. I mean, she's very athletic, very quick for the size that she is in her age. I mean, a 6'6" sophomore, you'd think would have a little bit of stuff moving. So what?
Into the first quarter, 14-4. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. I'm Dan Zebrink. I'm here with Greg Helmkamp, and we are bringing you the Lakota West Firebird women basketball. And so far, pretty good first quarter for West. Greg, 14-4. What are you seeing here?
I see. I'm seeing the West system exert itself. They're playing hard. They're on the floor getting loose balls, playing hard on defense, and they're pushing the ball. And they recognize Nevaeh Dean was hot inside, and they're working the ball to her. So they're clicking in all cylinders from what I'm seeing, and their defense has been stifling Princeton up to this point.
Yeah, especially and again, I keep mentioning her, but it's just amazing to sit here and see a 6'6" girl playing basketball, and she's very athletic and very good. And it's obvious that that's Princeton's kind of offense and defense, really, is that, you know, they're just going to flick the ball into her. She's got 4 points. So West really doing a pretty good job on her. Dean's got 7.
I bet she has 3 or 4 steals, too, though. And that's
at
not
least.
underneath,
And
it's on the open floor.
She's got a couple blocks, or at least altered shots that are considered blocks. So she's tough. I mean, you're going to have to know where she is on the floor. And they get the ball down to her again. She just comes up, shoots, and then gets her own rebound. Dean not boxing her out, and she paid the price.
Yeah, that is spoke highly how they boxed out that first quarter, and that's what you got to do.
Ball down, a chance back out to Dean. Back to Flores, back underneath to Dukovic. And Oldacre's all over, ends up blocking the shot out of bounds. Athletically, Dukovic doing a nice job with fakes and moving it, and Oldacre still able to block her shot. And that's saying something.
They're reversing the ball well and getting it inside out and outside in. So Leia, she gets warmed up. She can fill it up.
Oh, just misses in and out.
Yeah.
So
Leia's a three-point shooter, and when she gets hot, she can go Curry on him.
She got the open look as 24 comes in for Princeton, knocks it down. That is Ashley Davis, and she knocks down a three to cut the lead to 14-9. So Princeton getting 5 quick points to cut the lead down a little bit. And looks like they're going to come up with another steal. Now there's a fight, and Dean is diving for the ball. Are they calling a foul? They're going to call the foul on 3 for Princeton, which is Tavin Cash.
Good hustle by Nevada to keep that thing alive. And
yeah, Princeton's coach not too happy. Look at both players going for the ball,
right.
And why they called it on Cash. That she's not real happy with that.
Looks like Princeton's press is starting to maybe bother West a little bit. Didn't in the first quarter, but we'll see how this game wears on.
Gray over to Leia. Leia puts the ball back down. Oop, Princeton gets the carry out. Gets it out 24, rips it down for Princeton, which is Davis, and they get the ball, can't get there, and it's a scramble for the rebound. Chance Gray's underneath there with Davis, and it looks like it's going to go Lakota West on the alternating possessions. Into Flores. Back to Leia.
It's a 2-1-2 zone press, and this
boy, they're struggling with this press.
They're starting to bother West. Yeah.
Yep, that's a 7-point. He might have to call it out. It's 24. Ashley Davis knocks down it. And
she's heating up. Davis is heating up for him.
And these are just kind of unforced errors. Just making bad throws are there. They're breaking to the middle to break the press, and they're just missing the player. And then when they do get it, she missed it down the sideline. So the second straight turnover off the press for Princeton.
We're bringing in Soleil Williams and Willow White now, and I think the Princeton coach is sensing a little bit of problems with the press. It looks like she's brought in a couple speed demons that's going to really make that press even more harder to break.
Yeah, they're definitely struggling with it, and there's going to be a turnover as it looks like one of the kids that just brought in, White, turned the ball over.
Stepped on the line there.
Stepped on the line. So Princeton staying in the press, even off the sideline here. They're going to let Davis bring the ball in. They brought 14 in. I don't know what to do.
15 and 21.
And Kyla Zulin in. Now they break the press, get the ball to Dukovic, who goes up against Oldacre, and she pulls it up wisely. Into Zulin with a nice quick, she caught the ball and went right up. Didn't allow Oldacre to get in there and block anything. She took it and took it right to the basket. So good heads up basketball. And then a quick drive by 15 Williams.
Yeah, Williams.
Soleil Williams drives in and just and returns it real quick.
There's their quickness paid off. They brought in some quickness, and it's just paid off there. And Kylie's going in, and
blocked by Oldacre.
They could have
out
called
to
a foul
Williams.
there.
They could have.
There's Kylie in the floor hustling, but she didn't pick up the foul.
Kylie's going to get a call there. She kind of just took out and initiated the contact, so she's getting up with a foul. So Princeton will take the ball out.
Princeton obviously has made some nice adjustments at the quarter, and
there's that inbounds play again. Dean with a nice rebound.
They've cut West 10-point lead down to 3.
Kicks it out to Dukovic, who drives, stopped by Oldacre. Zulin's going to get the ball knocked out of her hands, and it goes off her out of bounds, and Princeton's going to get the ball for the turnover. Well, it's quick. It's up and down the floor, isn't it?
Yeah, it's she's definitely brought in Willow White and Cash.
Soleil Williams bringing the ball up.
And they got a really quick lineup out there, and they can cheat because they got that 6'6" back there.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to really push to pressure the passing lanes because they know that they got the shot blocker back there to mop everything up.
There she is with a little crossover. Nice drive.
That is a sick move right there.
And she missed it, got the rebound, and is going to get fouled on that. So Oldacre makes a really nice crossover move, goes in, misses the layup, but comes right back, gets her own rebound, and puts it back up. He's going to get the hoop and the harm right now.
She's only a sophomore, Dan.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, that's scary as well as she moves.
Right.
And that's a good shot. She missed that. She's 1 for 2 from the line, but she's got a really nice stroke from the line, which is unusual for bigs to have that. Just ask Shaquille O'Neal.
That's a bomb.
Nice job inside. Olaker blocks the shot. Ball was rebounded by Dean. She tried to go back up, and Olaker just reached over and held it down. And then number 24 for Princeton comes in. Davis knocks down the layup, and we've got Princeton takes the lead for the first time tonight, and there she is, 21 off the steal. White and Greg, you're right. They went in with a quickness, and it's really affecting West. As Chance brings it down, nice over there, and oh wow, Davis just gets it, and she gets fouled. I believe. I don't know if that basket counted or not.
It didn't go in, so.
Didn't go in, so they're going to call a foul. Not sure they called that on.
24.
24 gets it her first. Team 6. Both team 6. Next foul goes into the bonuses. The Dukovic can go up and get 2. But she was in the act of shooting. She misses a free throw. In comes Leah. Out goes Flores. The Dukovic going to line up her second shot. And that's both of them just a little too far. He gets the ball out to 20.
A little more arc on that shot, a little flat.
Arch, whatever you call it. White misses it. Rebound by number 3, Cash. She gets the ball and is stolen as Dukovic comes down the other way, gets it off the Chance, feeds it back. That was nice play.
That should be and one. I'm sorry, that should be and one.
Yeah, that should have been and one, but Gray did a nice job with that. As Dukovic comes down, knocks the ball to Dean. So another turnover for Princeton, and here comes West the other way. Down by 1 is West. They've trailed for the first time, and boom.
Nice drive by Leah.
Yeah, Leah comes in, hits a nice shot. Her first 2 points in the game.
A nice runner and over the 6'6".
Yes, and puts the Firebirds back on top 20-19. So a good second quarter so far by Princeton. That press being effective so far, and the rebounding and shooting of Olaker, has been a little bit much for West. But West turned the ball over, and Leah, nice job. It's going to be a jump ball, but nice job. Nice hustle by Leah, deflecting the ball and then getting on the ground to create the jump ball. But it stays with Princeton on the alternating possessions.
Well, you hit the floor like that, you're going to stay in the game for Andy.
Oh, yes.
So
anytime you can almost create the turnover, get on the floor, you're hustling. Andy loves that, and he will keep you in the ball game. And it looks like Princeton, you look at Olaker, she looks a little tired. I mean, old 34, she's got the arms on on her hips, and this is a fast game. So when you're that big, running up and down the floor is a little tough.
Yeah, I think it'd behoove West to run her.
Yes, I think as much as you can keep this game in an up and down fashion, as Cash takes the ball to the floor and loses it, and it's going to go off of a Lakota West player, and it's going to remain Princeton. But Cash is pretty quick. She can take the ball to the hoop. And West, just lost the handle on that, but it went off a West player.
West has been a little slow on their help defense, rotating back to that weak side. They got to do a better job of recognizing the quickness and getting there and helping the teammate out.
Good job by Zuhliner blocking out Olaker on that.
What a pass.
Oh, nice pass. And she got it blocked, but she comes back with it. It's to Dukovic, and she is definitely trapped under the basket, gets the ball out.
Better of it, didn't she?
Leah got the ball to Chance Gray, and she drains the 3, and that was a big 3.
That was a moonshot.
Yeah, that thing came down wet, but but it
icy.
Yeah, it's icy wet, and but it went in the basket for 3. So the Birds up 4, which is a nice comeback, as they had gone down by 3. And you get a foul on Cash as the rebound came down to Chance Gray. She was breaking out, and Cash just hit her. So some of the kids are getting tired, and they're just reaching a little bit now and getting some fouls, and that will be a one-on-one.
Let's give West some credit. They looked flustered. They blew a 10-point lead. Princeton was in a run, went up by 1, and then they had a 2-on-1 break. Caitlin finished it really nice, and it just sparked the team, and they refocused, and now they're back to playing their style basketball.
And Princeton just got a lot shorter as they took out Olaker. So she's out of the game, and Princeton gets very small very quick when she comes out. Chance Gray knocks down the first shot in the one-on-one, so that's good. Inflates the lead by 5, 24-19 West up after falling behind by 3. Boy, Chance does get some arch on the ball, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She arcs it nicely.
Arcs it. Ball inside, and we're going to get a foul on the Dukovic right there. And 23. I think it's her first foul, which is good. You don't want to get her in foul trouble. She is certainly one of the staples for West. 23 on Dukovic, her first. Team 7th. So 22 for Princeton will go to the line. That's Carter Hartley. She misses a shot on the one-on-one. Dean rips down the board, gets the ball out to Gray, looking down the floor, dribbling it up. Up against number 15 for Princeton, which is Soleil Williams. Good pick by Zulin. Gets it out to Leah. Leah takes the jumper and nails it. Wow, big shot. 28-19. So West again extends it out to a 9-point lead.
I had her freshman year, and when she gets hot, she can fill it up.
Nice shot by Williams there. She makes a little fake, drives in the lane, and drops it in to end that run for West. So 28-21 is our score. A minute 25 left in the quarter. Leah's got the ball at top. She's looking at the top of the key. Looking at finds Chance Gray out there. She's going to pop the three again. That's wet. And man, Chance Gray, speaking of getting hot, 3 of 4 from the line, knocks down that is her 11th point.
They're like the Splash Sisters.
They are.
How
and
about
Chance,
that?
Chance is 5th in the league in scoring, or tied for 5th at 18 points a game. And you can see why she's hitting those threes as 21 White goes through there and tries to hit a reverse but couldn't.
Do you know who the Splash Brothers are, Dan?
I don't.
It's the guys from Golden State Warriors, Curry and Klay Thompson.
Curry and
so
Clay?
I just called these guys the Splash Sisters.
Was what's his name not a Splash brother?
Seth Curry?
No, the big one that just left. Got hurt, out for the season.
No.
Durant.
No.
He was not a Splash brother?
No, it's always Curry and
Thompson.
Thompson.
Okay, well.
Got Leia and Chance are the Splash Sisters.
No wonder Durant left. That he couldn't break into the Splash brothers.
No.
And he shot the three.
Yeah.
He was a splasher.
Yeah.
Oh, nice behind the back.
Oh.
That's going to go to West, but the shot looked like it could have been a foul as Chance puts one behind the back and leaves it for a team player. Nice pass.
Credit for looking for it.
Yeah.
I'd probably knock my teeth out. I would have been looking for it.
I'd have been looking up for the shot.
Yep.
West takes a shot, lay just a little short on that.
I wanted to say splash, but I jinxed
Right
it.
latitude, wrong longitude. Huh? How about that?
Wow.
I'll break out my abacus and tell you, how far she missed that by. Kicks in the corner. Princeton kicks it back out. Falls into, can't tell who that is.
3. Oh, wow! I thought it went in.
And it did not. So Oldacre picking up some rest on the bench as the second quarter ends, and we will go into halftime with the Firebirds leading 31-21.
Westchester has grown from seeds first sown by farmers and tradespeople, drawn here by the beauty of the land and the promise of opportunity. Westchester provided these early settlers with the chance to thrive and prosper. They built homes, schools, businesses, and with it, they built a sense of community. Today, Westchester is more sophisticated and polished, ideally situated with highway access, exceptional schools, beautiful neighborhoods, and welcoming neighbors. It may not be a small town anymore, but neighborhood block parties, school programs, thriving businesses, and community events remind us that Westchester is our hometown. Westchester welcomes everyone.
I see the potential this township has for me.
The heart of our community lives inside the people who are making their best life in one of America's best places to live.
I have spent my entire life living in Westchester. It means less about having a house and more about feeling at home.
Whether you're a small business or Fortune 500 company, Westchester rolls out the red carpet to every business.
Westchester is what it is on purpose, a place of promise and opportunity, a place where families grow and businesses prosper. Proactive, collaborative, enthusiastic, welcoming.
All right, we're back. Welcome back to Lakota West women's Firebird basketball as Lakota West enjoys a 31-21 10-point lead at halftime. Greg, pretty interesting first half, as you were saying. West had a 10-point lead, then blew it. Actually went down by 3, and then came right back and at halftime has enjoyed a 10-point lead again. So They didn't fall apart with that press. They faltered, but they came right back.
They were rattled, and they got it back together and steeled themselves.
Steeled?
Steeled themselves.
Is that a word?
I think.
In Scrabble, I'd call whatever you call it that says, I don't know if that's a real good word. Well, steal's a word. I just don't know if you have the right meaning for the word.
Phone a friend.
West gets the ball coming out at halftime, and they get the ball to Flores, who gets the ball over to Dukovic. She's driving, left-handed shot, comes up a little short. Olayker's fighting for a rebound. It comes out to 15 Williams. She gets
Nice
the ball
pass.
over, nice pass to White, and he drops it in. So first blood in the in the second half goes to Princeton as they cut the lead to 8, 31-23, and they're back in that press. So we'll see if Andy drew that up and West handles that a little bit better. They almost turned it over as Flores gets it, drives, shoots left-handed, not there, but Zulanden rebounds the ball and misses her shot. Ball comes out to West, and that was interesting. Is the 15 Soleil Williams just runs down, fires it up, and gets. Almost bowed her out. She just took kind of a really bad shot.
Yeah, Chance kind of swatted at her.
Got the foul. That's Chance's first foul. Team's first of the second half. Sending 15 to the line. That's, again, that is number 15 is Soleil Williams. She's going to take her shot. Misses the first one. Karen's off the left rim. Greg, you see anything in the stats from the first half that surprised you? I told you I was a little surprised that the Firebirds out-rebounded Princeton 21-16.
Well, that's a little bit of a surprise. The Firebirds Chance had 11, but they were pretty well balanced in scoring, and Princeton basically was led by scoring by 2 players. So that's something you can point at, but I'm just really impressed with how West didn't fall apart when Princeton made that run in the second quarter. So it looks like they're going to have to do that again as Princeton's come out really aggressive again and has given West fits with their defense.
Cash going to inbound the ball, inbounds to Williams. Setting up their offense, you got Olaker at the top of the key right there, right at the corner of the free throw line. And the key is Williams just takes it up, fires it up. And you got to feel pretty good at that if you can just take the ball and throw it up, because you got the 6'6" Olaker there to rebound it and put it back in. It's almost an offensive play.
Well,
and there they are into Olaker, who spins, takes the shot off the glass to gets her own offensive rebound and kicks it back out. Restarting the offense is Princeton. Princeton looks down. Cash takes a 3 from the corner, not there. It's going to be rebounded by Chance Gray. She picks it out. She's got Dukovic out, gets it out to Dukovic on the left wing, takes it back out, gets the ball to Dean. Top of the key, Leah Abreth takes the left-handed shot, just misses it, and what a surprise, Olager comes down with a rebound. Her 9th of the game. And we're going to get Princeton as Soleil Williams tries to hit.
They are quick, but they're just a little wild.
Yeah, they're a little out of control.
They need a little discipline. And
kind of an unforced error. And again, Princeton staying in that 1-2-1 press.
Zone press, and they fall back. And
Dukovic is going to go in. She's going to get the foul.
It's a great take.
Yeah, she got a little out of control and got bowed out there.
Yeah. So what Princeton's doing in defense in the half court is they're able to cheat the passing lanes. If they overcommit, then West goes in, and the 6'6".
Foul's going to be on Ashley Davis, her second, team first of the second half. Dukovic goes to the line on the shot, knocks it down.
6 goes there to swat everything away.
Dukovic raises the lead up to 9, 32-23. As Princeton hit the first shot out of the second half. And this is a little wild and crazy. It's definitely fast-paced as Dukovic drains the second shot. It is back and forth, both teams moving, which again, if you're Olaker, the 6'6" kid, that's a little tough to have to run up and down the court that much. It's going to get her tired. It'll be interesting to see how she feels in the fourth quarter.
Well, Coach Phillips gave her a good extended rest in the second quarter, in the halftime rest. Have her fresh in the third quarter, so.
Shot goes up, missed, rebounded by Zulanden. Gets the ball out to Chance Gray. She's going to back the ball out. She's going to take the ball to left on the drive. Tries to get the ball. Tough shot as she's falling away and wasn't quite there. And it gets down to 21, Williams who makes a shot, which is Willow White, drains the shot. And while ill-advised is Willow, or 24.
Yeah, but you got to meet the pass. You know, you just can't stand there and wait on it. You got to meet the pass.
We're going to have a jump ball here. Should be Princeton's ball as Ashley Davis gets on the ground fighting for the ball. And that's Willow White actually comes on off the floor on that. In comes Flores. Out goes Albeth. Leah.
Just say Leah.
Aberbaugh. I got the correct pronunciation. It's Aberbaugh.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Todd Key gave me the correct pronunciation. So if I'm saying Aberbaugh and it's wrong, go to Todd.
Right.
Ball's out. That looks number 50. Ooh, that's going to be a walk. She jumped, left her feet, and then dribbled again. It did number 15, Soledad Williams.
Emily Dorman into the game for the Firebirds.
Has she been in yet?
Yeah, she was in the first half.
She did come out. I don't remember her. So Dorman in, sophomore, forward, 32.
They break the press, set up the offense, a chance at the point.
I'm guessing that Dukovic doesn't need a lot of rest as she's so used to playing soccer, and that is a lot. As the ball goes into, and very nice shot inside, and I can't tell who made that shot. Was that Flores? Or that was Dean?
Yeah.
Okay, Dean knocked the shot down for her 9th point. So good job for the Firebirds looking inside and finding that.
Yeah, she got her inside to her. She did a nice tee and muscled it in.
Andy drawing up on the whiteboard whatever he thinks the Firebirds should be doing. But, you know, right now, so far, it's really hard. 35-25, 10-point lead, you know, as we open up the second half. And West, you know, went down on third basket. They got cut it to 8, but West has come back and built that back to a 10-point lead. So as the Princeton Vikings make a run, you know, West always seems to get their feet underneath them and gets back and you know and makes a run the other way.
Should be 35-25, right?
Should be 35-25. The truck has it wrong.
Yeah.
On our screen here, they show 35-28 on TV, but it is actually 35 to 25. They are young down there.
Right.
And they don't get paid enough. They should get a raise. If you want the score to be right, you should give these guys at Westchester TV a raise.
That's right.
They do a great job. All right, coming up the floor, number 5 for Princeton in the game is Lasagna Hill. Whoa, and she dribbles too much. And
T finish.
Dorman just picks it up, just came in, just missed it.
Oh,
but
Chance
Chance got the rebound, kicks it back out to Dean. Good job following her own shot. She missed it. Dean goes in. She's going to go in with Oleg. Who's that going to be on?
That's going to be on the 6'6".
Oleg?
Yep.
Or Olaker? 34. That's her second. So, yeah, if you can get her in foul trouble making lazy fouls like that, that's going to do nothing. But the Firebirds do a lot better with her out of the game. I mean, it makes life a lot easier when you don't have that in the game. As Dean walks up and drops it in.
Shooter's touch.
Shooter's roll on that thing. She drops it now. They got it right now. Yeah. 36-25 on the screen is correct, as the fine folks at in the truck from Westchester TV.
Those guys are good.
They are good. They correct their mistake quickly, and here we are. Dean's on her second shot, just slightly off. Oleger with another rebound. She's now in the double digits for the game. 2 more points from her, and she'll have a double-double already. And there's another rebound, and there's her point. So there's her double-double. As Oleger sticks it in, and she ends up with her 10th point and her 12th rebound. So Oleger with a double-double already with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. We're going to get a foul on 15 for the...
Got away with that. You cannot beat a press with the dribble.
No. Soleil Williams, you're going to see it.
Here comes the replay. Dean, she's looking for a flash in the middle. She's not there. She's forced, and she dribbled right into 3, and she got away with it there. You got to have somebody flash that middle to break that press.
Yeah, that's 15. That's Soleil Williams' second foul, team third.
Now, I'd like to see him running inside out, maybe getting the Vea up against Oldacre and see if she get it.
Flores
pick
getting
up her third.
Yeah, Flores getting all she wants from Davis over there on the defenses. Oldacre's going to come down, and somebody's going to foul her. She gets the rebound. Not sure they're going to call that on.
32, Emily Dorman.
32, Emily Dorman's going to get her foul.
She's in there digging.
Her second,
hustling.
Team's second.
She's in there digging and hustling, Dan.
That's all right. I mean, you know, she's outsized a little bit there. She's working hard as 32. Dorman She's a 5'8" going up against a 6'6"
Right.
kid trying to get the ball from her. So you got to applaud the hustle and the grit.
There's a bomb.
Bomb going up.
Long.
Good job by Dean on the boxing out Olaker. Chance going down for the left hand, going into the thing, and she's going to get hammered. Could have been a foul, could have been a walk, but they called the foul.
Here it comes, a little out of control.
24 on the block. Yeah, she was a little bit out of control. 24. That's her third foul, being
Oh, boy.
Ashley Davis. That's 3 on her. She's going to come out of the game, and into the game's going to go Wilson, Kendall Wilson for Princeton.
Yeah,
Out also
actually
comes.
She got real hot in the second quarter. That's a big loss for the Vikings.
Yes. Uh-oh. That's all right. You can go into this backcourt from that. Dukovic runs it down though. Goes into
Right
Dean.
here.
She's going to drive on Olaker, and she's going to be fouled. But I don't believe that foul's on Olaker.
No,
It'd
it's
be nice
not.
if it was.
It's on number 2.
Number 2 just into the game. Kendall Wilson just into the game for number 24 Davis.
So
Picks up a foul.
A great recognition. Oldacre overplayed. She spun and took it right to the hole and took advantage of the mismatch. And missed the first one.
Missed the first one to Dean. She's going to get her second shot here. Dean with 10 points and 1 foul. And Dean knocks down for her 11th point to get the Firebirds back up by 10, 37-27. Is 15. Soleil Williams brings it down.
3 minutes left in the quarter.
Being guarded by Flores. There's going to be a little scoop shot. Not there. Dean
great
with a
outlet.
rebound. Gets it out to Chance.
Great outlet, but great defense by the Vikings.
Great job. Stopped at Dukovic driving baseline. Gets stopped by Olaker. Going to kick it out to Chance
Splash.
Gray and splash. One of the Splash sisters knocks it down.
That's right.
Knocks it down for her 14th point of the game. Does Chance Gray. And shooting well tonight. 15 Soleil Williams driving in. Gets it off. Kicks the ball out to gets the ball in into Olaker. Kicks it back out to 13 White. He comes up short. Good blocks out by Dean. Oh, man, that was bad. And we're going to get there. And I thought she was just standing there, but they're going to get Dean on the foul. It's 21 for them. White came in, and I would have almost thought that was a foul. I mean, you're going to see
Let's
Dean.
take a look at it.
Yeah, let's take a look. That was a bad play right there by Dean.
She just threw it right to her.
Just threw it right to her. His chance was there. And
she was moving a little bit.
yeah, that's a tough call. It looked like she was holding her position, had her hands up, and looks like the contact was by Willow White, but she's going to get the free throws, knocks the first one down to make it 40-29, 28. Willow White at the line for her second shot. Knocks that down too. Cuts the lead to 11. 40-29 your score with 2:21 left in the third period. Third quarter.
Vikings brought back in Ashley.
Dorman back in the game, 32. Inbounds to Dean.
Ashley Davis back in for the Vikings as well. That's risky.
That is risky with 3 fouls. As Olaker just swats that one. West comes up with a loose ball though, and Olaker's going to pick up her third foul. That's a problem.
That's huge.
That was a lazy foul right there. That, on the baseline, just reaching there for it. And she's going to pick up her third foul unless, 34. That's going to be her third foul. That's big for Princeton with 2 minutes to go. Do you take her out?
I do.
I think you have to. Because if she fouls out in the fourth quarter, you have no chance of coming back.
Looks like Coach Phillips is going to stick with her.
Looks like he's going to hope she's smart.
I run a play right at her.
Dean gets the ball, runs it down off an errant inbound pass. Chance Gray driving left side, gives the ball off to Flores, off to Dean. Guarded by Oraker, and you're right, just get her out there. Dukovic got the ball.
She's got her pin down there. Get her the ball. I think she tried.
She tried. Chance Gray gets the ball out, and they're in the corner. 32, Dorman's got the ball over there, and I'm not sure, is it a timeout? I think Fishman called a timeout. Did he feel like they were trapped in the corner?
I think he wants to set up something and maybe.
I think he felt they were a little out of control, wanted to get the ball back in control.
Well, I think he's going to probably run the offense and
I think he's going to run right at Olaker, too. If he's going to leave her in with 3 fouls,
well,
Andy might be designing something to go right at her.
either that or he's going to run for a last shot. He's up by 11 and hold the ball for the last shot of this quarter.
Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of time left in the quarter, but you also have a kid that has 3 fouls and is their star. There's a minute 47 left, so I don't think they're going to hold the ball for a single shot here. But they may go right at Olinger or Olaker.
I'd like to see the offense do that for sure.
They go down inside to Dukovic, and she's under a lot of duress and turns the ball over to 13, gets the ball down here to Cash. She's driving on the basket.
That's good.
To Via Dean, yeah, that was a nice job by Dean, just kind of holding her ground and getting her hands up.
They did not let her off the hook that time.
Yeah, that was good. Didn't swipe at it, didn't lean in for it. Nice job, and Princeton turns the ball over with Flores bringing the ball up. You got Chance Gray on the right side. You got Dukovic on the left wing. Dorman in the game, and Dean. And Chance, wow.
Splash.
Wow, the Splash sister knocks down another one. That's a backbreaker.
That was Curry land right there.
Yes, 43-29 your score. Is trying to return his 24 for Princeton was Davis, Ashley Davis, and she misses a shot. Davis with 3 fouls too.
Oh, good look.
Oh, wow.
This could be it.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, you get a jump ball. It's 13 for Princeton, reaches in on Dukovic, which is Braddock's, and comes up with a jump ball.
Straight up with that,
I think it might have been a foul. And you got what you wanted. Here comes the replay.
What a nice
but you got what you wanted. Here she comes over. Oh, wow. If she jumps straight up, she gets her with the bomb. Surprised they could have caught her with a body right there.
Yeah, she goes up with that.
It's definitely a foul. If she gets the shot off there, it's a foul. Gets the ball to Flores, who drives, pulls up, takes a left-handed shot. Not there. Olaker with the tip and the rebound.
They're very aware. That was a wild shot.
Wilson, oh wow. The banker from the free throw line is Olaker.
The bank is open.
The bank is open, and she drops in her 12th point. Again, you got to get her out of the game. I mean, you got to get her out. There's 24 seconds left, and I'd go right at her and make her try and foul me as they go in, and looks like number 13 for Princeton, Braddock, is going to get called for the foul. As Gray goes in, she's going to go to the line. That is the 7th foul for Princeton already this half. So they're going to be shooting the one-on-one rest of the game. Chance knocks it down, raises the lead to 44-31, 13-point lead. Chance with her 18th point, hit her season average. Chance averaging 18 points a game. 5th in the GMC.
Well, Dan, she's finally listening to you.
And knocks down her 19th point.
Probably going to sub for her.
Yeah, I would say right now you don't want her picking up her 4th foul with 19 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
She rolled the dice and got away with it.
She did get away with it, and Dukovic almost had her chance to get the 4th foul, and just missed that chance if she shoots that ball. Even if she just throws it up, I think it's going to be called a foul. As Princeton commits an unforced turnover, as the ball's trying to get out to number 24 Williams on that, or Davis. Ball's out of bounds.
So you got Chance, and she can kick it over to Leah if she wants, but she's not going to.
She's going to fire up the 3 with point, and that will end the quarter. Lakota West with a 45-31 increasing by 15 points there, or 5 points lead, and you're up 15.
14, Dan.
14, sorry. So they did 4 points better than Princeton, but that's the end of the quarter. We'll be back after the beginning of the 4th.
Every hero wears a cape.
Plan and practice your escape.
All right, welcome back for fourth quarter action.
Arena.
Firebird Arena.
It's where the action's at on a Wednesday night.
On a Wednesday night, it's the hot place.
Lakota School District,
It's
baby.
where the cool kids are right now.
That's right.
It's where the cool kids are here on a Wednesday night in winter. Cold as you saw a guy, one of the old-time officials, walk by there on the screen. But we're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Lakota West enjoying a 14-point lead. I had a little trouble with my math there at the end of the third quarter, but young Mr. Helmkamp helped me out, the math major of the group here.
Yeah,
and it's 14 points.
You struggle with that Roman numerals, don't you?
Yes, I do. Or my fingers or my toes, and I got my shoes on, so I can't use my toes.
Yeah.
But anyway, 14-point lead. So West outscores Princeton by 4 in the third quarter. So they increase their halftime 10-point lead to 14
So
at the end of the third.
I would think Andy in the huddle right now is telling them that they're going to come out, and they're down 14. They're going to come out blazing, weather the storm, play smart basketball, and
Well,
put
you
the
got
nails in the coffin.
a little bit of foul trouble with Olaker having 3. Almost got her 4th, but didn't. And so, if you can get her with 4 fouls here early, then take her out of the game, that's going to help you.
I'll look for them to really crank up the
Is that
defensive
Fish running a
pressure.
zone, or am I
Yes,
blind?
it is.
You don't see that very often, do
No.
you?
He'll throw that in there every now and then.
Wow, nice up and over. I mean, she's a nice player.
She's very nice.
I mean, she's a nice player. She knocks down her 14th point of the game.
I'm a little surprised that Princeton didn't put more pressure on the ball.
Goes into Dean. Ball, Chance Gray out on top. She drives the left, pulls the ball back out. It's going to reset the offense. Zulin coming up. Chance drives off the right side, gets into a lot of trouble.
Too much dribbling.
Tough to dribble through all that. And they got a player down here wide open. And looks like you're going to throw the ball away. Nope. Ball's going to go off of Dukovic, remain Princeton's ball.
It's too much dribbling. They never ran on offense. You got to start moving the ball.
Chance got to move the ball. You can't dribble through that much pressure. I mean, there's 3 or 4 kids hacking at her. Got to get rid of the ball.
Other players got to make themselves available and get the offense moving.
Olaker out. Willow White back into Olaker, who's going to take it just a left. Oh, almost. There's going to be a foul on that as they get the ball into Olaker, who makes a move to the basket. It's going to be 31 Dean. That's going to be her second foul? Third foul. Dean's third, team's 4th, and in the act of shooting. So Olaker can go to the line. She's got a pretty good stroke. She drops in the first one.
Shooter's roll there.
Yeah, picks up her 15th point. She drops that down. Olaker back to line for her second shot, but she's got a nice stroke for a big kid. And Dukovic can come off the miss. Rebound. I guess I must have jinxed her, talking about how good her stroke was, and she misses that. As Chance comes up, he's going to pull up in front of Olaker. He's going to miss that shot. No one there. Kind of unforced. No need to really shoot that right there. You got to lead.
To the offense.
Yeah, you're not running any offense on the board. You're 6-something to go. You got a 13-point lead, 12-point lead, 13-point lead. Thank you. And why take that shot? You don't need it. Good. I mean, Dean went after it. Dean hustled back. She's going to get the foul on that.
That's her 4th.
That's her 4th. That's big.
That's kind of a reverse.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for Olaker to get the 4th, and she's down underneath there, and Dean comes up with her 4th. That's not what you want.
I think she was frustrated because I think she felt she was fouled, and in her
Didn't get the call.
frustration, for not getting the call, and then she turned around and got her 4th.
So how long do you keep her out, or what do you think? How long do you think Annie's going to keep her out with 6 minutes to go?
See how the flow of the game goes, but I would say probably to about 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Right.
Into the game at this point.
Oh, the Dukovic was an athletic block.
But where's
It
that-
doesn't matter
where's
because
everybody else that get that?
no one comes up with it. Ashley Davis gets her block and retrieves her block and puts the ball back in reverse to cut the lead to 9. 45-36. So Princeton Vikings have cut a little at 9. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game as Chance drives on there, kicks it back out to Dukovic, who passes up the open 3, gets to Zulin. Dorman's got the ball in the corner, gets it out to Chance Gray, who's going to set up the offense again. Smart pulling it out. Zulin comes up, set a pick. Chance Gray drives, takes the shot, and guess who? Olaker rips the rebound down again. And she's slow kind of coming up and down the floor, though. His three is taken by 21 White and missed.
Nice job by Kylie to get that rebound.
And a really quick shot that, again, I don't know that you need those shots.
Last 5 times she's just come down not passing shot.
Right, and she's got to not do that.
Run offense and burn some clock.
And then allows White to come in and get the rebound off the missed layup, off of her long rebound. So Chance got to get in the game here, and it goes. And probably a good timeout as Princeton cuts it to 45-38. 7-point lead after being up as much as 14. And again, I think you got to talk to Chance and say, hey, we don't need that. Why dribble just right down, take a three early in the count? You don't need to worry about that right now. You're up.
4 of the last 5 possessions that chucked it up without even 1 or 2 passes. Burn some clock. It's your friend.
Yeah, your clock right now is your friend.
And a lot of them cut it down to 7, and everything's gotten stagnant all of a sudden. So.
Yep. Yeah, this is West just not running any offense. And you would think West would want to come down and run offense. I mean, that's your friend. Run through the offense a couple times before you take a shot and burn that clock as much as you can. And it takes, you makes that your friend. And there is no need right now to come down and just take a shot, shoot an open three. The three is going to be open all the time. That'll always be there. You don't have to worry about that. You'll always find an open three. So you got to be a little smart in the game. And you got to make sure you know what the situation is in the game, and just not just fire up these threes.
I like to see West crank up their defensive pressure, maybe get a couple turnovers, points off turnovers, and get them flowing back into playing defense and running again. They're much better when they're running instead of playing that half court. So let's get the defensive pressure cranked up a little bit, get a couple turnovers, and get some points off that.
Sounds like a good plan, Greg. You should be a coach.
Well.
Sounds like an excellent plan is they bring out Leah, Chance Gray. You got Flores, Dukovic, and Zoolander.
Yep, and it's a 2-1-2 zone press.
Gets it out to Dukovic. She's going to break the press up the right thing. She's being
corner.
double teamed.
Get out of that corner.
Somebody's got to go to her. Flores gets the ball to her. They get down, get the ball, kick it out, and wide open is Leah, and she hits it. There you go. That's good. They move the ball around and splash sister number 2, Abreth, knocks the ball down, and that was big. They needed that to get back up to double digits on the lead.
Now here we go. Come on the floor.
Oh, Dukovic just recognized that a little late. It's 21. Wow, what a nice drive by White as she drives in and gets the layup. They get the ball out to Zulin, gets the ball out on the right side to Leah Abreth. Chance Gray's got the ball out there being guarded, just holding the ball.
Yeah, they want to pull him out so they can run their.
They're doing the count as Gray takes the ball. He's going to take it right to Abreth, and wow, wow, that was a block and a half.
Don't be bringing that in here.
Yeah, get out of here.
That's not my house.
I think Greg is doing his best impression of Olaker as she just said, get the heck out of here, and did knock that ball out as Chance Gray was trying to go to the basket for the layup. Olaker just basically cleaned that up pretty quickly. They get the ball into Dean. There's number 4 on Olaker. Number 34 is going to be in there. They get the ball to Dean. They bring her in a little quicker than we thought.
Here comes the
they called they did not call that. They called it on 13, Braddock, who picked up the foul for Princeton on that. Braddock's.
Oh, that's
a shame.
That's pretty key.
Dean's going to take her shot, and the ball goes down, comes all the way back out. Dean a little frustrated on that shot. Dean sitting here with 11 points. Dukovic with 8 and Leah with 8.
There you go.
And then Dean knocks that down and pick up her 12th point.
Even Baker's dozen.
Even Baker's dozen. Dozen.
Yeah.
Dozen. I thought a Baker's dozen with 13,
it
but
is.
I don't know. Don't know what to say. Kicked out to White. He's going to drive and hit that.
Easy.
Yeah, that's just too easy. That's her second kind of basically right-handed layup as White breaks the defense down. Gets the ball into Flores. Kick it back out to Dukovic. Can dribble down. Princeton with that remains in that press.
Yep.
Going to try and trap at half court.
Flash middle.
They got 3 people over on Gray. As she dribbles out, tries to get the ball out, turns the ball over. As she was trying to get the ball out to Leah Abreth. Ball out to Singleton. And she's been the scoring machine so far in the second half. Is 21 Willow White. And then we're going to knock a 3 down.
Davis, they don't need her warming up.
No, they cut down to 4.
Nice look to the middle.
Got the lead cut to 4, 49-45. So West again, Princeton coming back with that press, creating some pressure. And a shot goes up and knocks down a big shot with Flores that they needed. I mean, drove, goes to the free throw line, knocks down a big shot to bring it up back up to 6 points, 51-45 with 3:04 left. Princeton working the ball, working hard, has not gone down, has not, said, oh, well, we're out of this. They continue to fight back.
And you had to know, coming out of Huddle, they had to know that they were going to come at them through everything they got at them to get back in this thing. And West almost has gone and maybe not try to lose.
Well, West is, Greg, to me, West has been its own worst enemy, taking shots it doesn't need early in the offensive side of it, just putting up shots that you don't need. With a 12, 13-point lead, there's no reason to fire up a 3 on the first. I mean, if you're going to do that, I'm going to leave you open to take that shot early because you're going to shoot me back into the game. And that's what West has done, is kind of made some poor decisions, poor shots, dribbling a little bit too much, not giving up the ball, not passing the ball.
They built the lead by ball movement, spreading them out with a lot of good ball movement.
Yes.
They become a little one-dimensional.
And now they're just kind of dribbling and taking early shots, and so hopefully Andy's got them over there and telling them just that. No need to take big open 3-pointers early. I don't want to say early in the clock because there is no shot clock in high school basketball. But the bottom line is they don't need to take these early shots on their offensive possessions. They need to burn clock. They need to move the ball, and they need to get easy layups.
3:04. I would think now they'll start playing probably offense, defense with Nevaeh Dean. I'm
sure Princeton's going to look to get the ball into Olaker right now. Their leading scorer right now, she sits at 15 points, 24 for Princeton, which is Davis, has 13.
I mean, they just sit there and watch the ball bounce. You got to get that rebound.
Dukovic blocks out, doesn't allow Davis to get to the ball.
They quit boxing out, Dan. They just watch the ball instead of looking for an opponent and Gray to get there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're tired. Dean and Leah Albrecht comes back in.
Defense now. So.
Yeah, and Dean does have 4 fouls. Doesn't want to lose her with 2:39 left to go.
Right.
Especially on the offensive board and the offensive glass. This is good. You see Dean bringing Olaker out away from the basket, and that's going to open it up. Nice job. Kicks out to Leah Albrecht, misses the 3. That's going to be a foul on Dukovic, who got topped in the mouth by Olaker. So Olaker's going to go, does it get into the line? No, it doesn't.
Here comes the replay. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, this is a shot. I thought Chance was going to take it all the way.
Yeah, I thought.
Leah Albrecht misses the shot, and then boom, gets the elbow right in the mouth. Yeah. Right there. Ow. Bet that hurt. Zulin come back in. Dean's coming out.
Yep, offense, defense.
Offense, defense. Yeah, Leah Albrecht comes out. In comes Zulin. Dorman. Flores on the floor for the Firebirds.
When that shot goes up, they got to immediately go find somebody to block out.
Williams to Braddock's. In comes, and there she is again, 21, who's been the offense for these guys, which is Willow White, gets fouled on that. She's going to get a line off the shot.
Kylie is doing a real nice.
Gray on the foul, picks up her second foul.
But you can see Kylie is doing a nice job of blocking her out. She's really getting her body into her.
Kylie doing a nice job. I mean, she's slowed her down the rebounds. Certainly not giving up the offensive rebounds. And here we go with Dean and Leah Albrecht back into the game.
Okay, so now Princeton's got their super quick unit in now, so look out.
And you do got Olaker on the bench. So with a minute 58 to go, West with a 5-point lead.
They're gonna give her a rest for the. Yeah, they're gonna start playing offense, defense with her too.
Yeah, she's going right back in.
They're gonna have their quick attack team in on defense, and then.
Out goes Cash and goes Olaker again, so she wasn't out very long. Minute 58 left, 5-point lead is Dukovic can go to the line, shoot 1-on-1.
I was kind of hoping they'd get Nevaeh out right now.
Nevaeh's out there.
I know. I don't know if I want her on defense or not.
Oh, yeah. It's a good point. Buck 58 left, and Dukovic knocks him down to give him a 7-point lead. Those are 2 big free throws by Dukovic. It's a little 3-point there. Box, he did it.
Okay, easy.
Chance driving, forcing the action. She's going to go down. And again, not sure what she's doing there. Minute 43 left with a 7-point lead. Pull that out. No need to force that up. And that's going to be Dean's 5th foul, I think. So that turned out to be a really, really bad, Chance goes down. Yeah, Dean fouls out of that. So that series turned out to be a 4th shot you didn't need. All you needed is a nightmare. All you needed to do was pull that out, run clock. You got a 7-point lead. There's no reason to take that shot. So Andy and Carl's are going to talk to her a little bit about, basketball IQ and when to take shots and when not to take shots. You don't want to, tell your scorer not to shoot, obviously. But with leads like this, and with the ball, you just pull it out. Be smart. Knocks down 2. Does 24. Ashley Davis to raise her up to 16 points. Olaker and Davis is the offense for Princeton right now. 30-second timeout called by Princeton.
So we got
5-point lead. The ball, and about a minute 40 left in the game. So you don't need to shoot. There's no need to shoot right now.
Well,
None at all.
They got their blitzkrieg defense in right now. This is going to be, whirlish, girlish, and they're going to be coming in all directions.
The blitzkrieg? Wow.
Yeah,
How many high school kids even know what that is? When Germany went into Belgium.
That's a history major.
Huh?
History major.
History major? Yeah, they are. I know what you're saying. It's going to be the fast, tough defense here. They're going to get after them. Olaker on the bench. Their height, but they got the speed out there, and they're going to go into their 2-1-2 press.
No, this is going man-to-man
press. They're going man press.
Yep.
So Jill kind of changing it up a little bit.
Yeah, good for her. That's
Chance dribbling the ball up, and now they're going to come up and try and trap her, and she gets the ball over to Flores. It's a good move. Not there. Need to come to her. She's in trouble, and I think Andy called a timeout. She was in a little bit of trouble there at the top of the key, and there's her.
More than a little trouble. She was a whole
bunch of trouble. So you see it here. They're going to come up on this, and Chance is dribbling, gets the ball over to Flores.
This is a great
and
jump.
And this is a good job on the trap.
It's just a great trap. You can't teach any better than that.
No.
That is textbook right there.
Set the trap perfectly. Andy realized she was in a lot of trouble and called the timeout smartly.
And then she had nobody coming to meet the ball, so.
Yeah, Dukovic probably should have came up and made herself available on the on the upside to try and get the ball or loop around and try and take the ball from her. Because she's so tall, you can't really trap her. You can try and trap all you want, Dukovic. You're not going to get her trapped. Not with the size of the kids on the floor right now. She can throw over top of that press easily. So if I'm Andy, I try and get the ball into her arm or her hands out on top so she can throw in, over the press.
We're thinking 2 passes, and then there's going to be a back door available for a wide open layup. So.
Yep, but you got to pass.
You got to pass.
You can't dribble. Dorman's in the game. Leah Albrath is in the game. Leah, Dukovic, Flores, and Chance Gray. Yeah. There it is. Dukovic got the ball, and they're going to look for it, and they're going to foul her. And again, good for Andy because you can't trap her. Not with the size of the kids on the floor. You're going to have a hard time trapping Dukovic.
She can throw it over the top.
And she's a shooter. She can shoot the ball. So she, the right person to have the ball in her hands. You see Caitlin Dukovic right there. The soccer star that hit the 11 seconds left in the state championship game, hits the goal to win the state championships, but misses that free throw. Minute 19 left. West up by 5. Dukovic on the line, shooting the second shot.
Bring Kylie in for defense and body up.
She's done a nice job. 32's been boxing out. Dorman's done a nice job. Dukovic drops one, hits 1 or 2, gets a 6-point lead. Minute 19 left in the game, and here comes the Vikings. Step back 3, and drains it. Does, wow, what a step back. As Soleil Williams steps back, hits the 3. Looked like Harden on that. Little step back 3, drains it, and cuts the lead to 3. So that was a big shot. So West is going to come in your blitzkrieg defense, I'm assuming. Olaker stays on the bench, remains on the bench, the 6'6" player, but they don't need her right now, especially on the press side.
All speed, all quickness, and rattle time. Rattle their cages.
Although I think we lied, she's on the bench, so looks like she may be one of the players coming in.
I hope so.
Yeah, because she's not going to be able, although that wingspan, she's going to be able to make some steals if she can come up on you.
You can really cheat the pass lanes if you kind of takes away the back door. Now she's sitting back down.
Yeah, she's not going back in, you're right. They got the speed in the game for the Princeton.
They're going to go man-to-man press again, I would say, Dan, so just a different wrinkle.
There's Tate Fishman, Andy's son, head of the Red Sea. Pointing up and looking up at the camera there. You saw the Red Sea over there, the student body that comes to support the team. They did a great job in football this year.
It's more like the red puddle tonight.
It is a little bit of a puddle tonight, but it's all right.
Yeah, they're here.
The Red Creek. It's flowing. Chance Gray's got the ball dribbling. Whoa, that was a tough pass. And dribbles off, and the ball is stolen by the Vikings. Kicks it off. 3-point lead. They get the ball in and miss there as the Dukovic comes with a rebound. A blown chance by Princeton there as Willow White misses a free throw. And we're going to get a foul right there on Willow White, number 21, who obviously kind of a frustration foul there with 52.2 seconds to go in the game. 3-point lead, 54-51 by them. And this is tough. I mean, Flores tries to dribble across. I mean, here it comes.
Well, the sophomore, she's a sophomore, and she's feeling that heat a little bit. And
yeah, right there, just put her hands on her body and pushed her a little bit, and that's the foul. Dukovic knocks it down, makes it a 2-point or a 2-possession game.
Really
very important.
She's knocking down free throws under pressure.
No.
I mean,
Ice in the veins.
Look
I
at
mean,
her. She's got ice, man.
Just a great athlete. As we said, the Ohio State-bound soccer player, plays basketball as a hobby. He's one of the best basketball players I've ever seen that does it for a hobby. Very good athlete, and just knocks down, steps up and knocks down 2, gives the Birds a 5-point lead. As Princeton goes, he gets fouled as Braddox goes in and gets the ball stuck there, and Olager knocks the ball loose. And they got Olager back in the game, so the press, they're trying to get the ball inside offensively to get her.
Should be coming out now.
I think you're right. See Braddock step up.
That defense has got to be bending their knees and on point and be aggressive. That was way too easy to get and take to.
And you were correct.
That way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you just have to be smart here. 46.5. You don't need any big shots. Make passes, make them foul you. And here it is. You see Leah Albrecht with the ball. She's going to dribble. And here comes the trap. And, she dribbled right into it as Braddock came over, and it's going to be a jump ball. And the ball, West ball, wow. But Leah Albert just dribbled right into 13 as Braddock came over. You got to get rid of the ball.
You cannot dribble through a press.
You cannot dribble through a trapping press, and certainly not a Princeton press.
If you threw the ball back where it came from, that works against the press as well.
Chance Gray's got the ball dribbling up the sideline. They're going to spring trap on her. Flores has the ball. They're going to trap her. And the ball comes out, but and Princeton's got it. And that's going to be Princeton's ball with 28 seconds left. Down by 3. So a 1-possession game. Princeton throwing the press in there. They're bringing Olinger back in. Zulin's coming back in to guard her on the defensive side of the ball. So if you're Princeton, you go for a quick 2 here, or you look for the 3?
Either way, I would work it down low and get to 2 and call a timeout and set up the defense. Because the defense, West is totally inexperienced with the ball handlers right now.
Williams, number 15, with the ball in her hand, just hit the step back 3. They're using a lot of clock. So if they're going to look in there, they go into Olaker. She turns around, misses the shot, but gets a rebound, puts the ball back in with 7 seconds left. Princeton calls a timeout. 7 seconds. Yeah, if they box her out there, it would have been good and nice, but didn't happen there. She gets her rebound, puts the ball back in. Olinger comes in, puts her 17th point in to lead Princeton in scoring by 1 over 24, who's been scoring for them, Ashley Davis. So, Greg, this has been a tough one. I mean, Princeton just fighting. There's 7 seconds left. You got to put your best ball handlers in, and you can't dribble. If you throw the ball and play keep away here, you get the win. Make them foul you. And I'm sure they'll foul. You think they'll foul early in the count to put them at the line to keep them at only 3 if they hit both of them, or what do you do here? I think you go for the stroke.
Whoever's getting the ball handler right now, it doesn't appear that too many girls wants the ball in their hands right now.
Well, you can't get a 10-second call, so you don't have to get the ball over the line, right? So get the ball to Dukovic. Let her find somebody open as you trap her, get her the ball, and then get her ball right back to her and make them foul her. I mean, you just get her the ball out here. You don't have to advance the ball. You don't have to get it past half court. There's only 7 seconds left. I mean, you don't want to play in the backcourt because if you do turn it over, you've got Princeton where they want it. But I would try and get the ball to Dukovic on the inbounds play so that she can, can get over top because Olaker's out. So there's nobody tall. So if you get the ball to her, she can survey and get the ball to the open players. They trap her. Here comes Chance Gray's got the ball. They're going to trap her, and there's going to be a foul. So they foul very quickly with 0.7 seconds gone off the clock. So there's 6.3 seconds.
And I think she's the best free thrower in the team, I would think. But
well, she wants to get there. She's excited about getting there. She ran down there to the free throw line.
All West returning experiences in the front line. You can see their ball handlers are sophomores and juniors.
So that's 10 fouls, by the way. So that's 2. So it's 2 free throws rest of the way.
West's inexperience with the ball handlers really reared its ugly head this quarter.
Yes, it really has. Chance drops it in there to get up to 2. If she makes it, this is the important one. If she makes it, they can't lose. The best that Princeton can do is tie the game. And they did, yes. So Chance got it 3-point lane. Olaker's going to come into the game, or can't, as they get the ball in quickly. Don't foul. Oh.
Okay, that's smart.
Okay, that's not bad. 1.8 seconds left foul. They can't. Now you want to put Olaker back in to try and get the offensive rebound and put it in. Because if you're Princeton, do you want to make the first one and miss the second one?
Yes.
And then try and get Olaker into the game and let her get the rebound. If you can get it back up, there's plenty.
She makes the first one. This is going to be real interesting. So Annie's coming in with his tall lumber. Okay.
No, that was big.
Now you miss and you got to kick it out and chuck up a 3.
And in 1.8 seconds, that's tough to do. With 1.8 seconds left, that's going to be a tough thing to do. You got to box out Olaker and get the rebound. Didn't hit the rim. So West gets the ball. 3-point lead, 1.8 seconds left. All they got to do is get the ball in bounds. In fact, don't you just launch it down the floor? I'd put the Dukovic in there and let him just launch the ball and let her throw the ball down the floor. Because if you catch it on the other side of the floor, then there's no way in 1.8 seconds you're going to get back and get a 3 off, right?
Here's where you got to see where the backboard is. You cannot throw it off the back of the backboard.
No, but I would launch this thing all the way down the floor and just let the ball get touched. And they're going to foul her with 1 second. 0.8 goes off. Right. As Braddock hits foul, Chance running down there. She wants to shoot that 3, doesn't she? Got 20 points tonight, this Chance.
1 seals the deal.
1 seals the deal.
What a game. West had this in hand.
A couple times. I feel like they had a couple times and then just allowed Princeton on that press to come back. As Chance Gray knocks down the free throw.
That's the last nail in the coffin.
That is, the fat lady is warming up and singing.
Right.
She misses that, and that is the game.
All right.
59-55 is your score, the final score. As Lakota West comes in, picks up their first win of the season, knocks off a really good basketball team in Princeton.
Yes. I'll be interested to see this team come February tournament time. I think Princeton's going to be something to be dealt with.
They really are, especially with the speed of their team. So I'm Dan Zevrink. I'm here with Greg. What's your last name?
Helmkamp.
And we are done, and we will see you at the next game. And go West.